Hello to my Pisces fam. Finally get to do your reading. I'm so excited. Yes, I am a Pisces. I have my sun in Pisces, moon in Taurus. I'm a Cancer rising, and I have a Capricorn dominant in my chart. Okay, so let's get your reading started. This is going to be for January 2019. So I like to do 3 shorter readings, kind of all in one. So I'm going to start off with your general energy reading for the month of January. I'm going to do a love reading next, and then I'm going to end with a career and money reading. And that's just because I feel like a lot of the readings are kind of centered around love on here, and I know that some of us want to know about, our jobs. We want some guidance in our career and money matters. So here it goes. I hope everyone has had a very peaceful time during the holidays. Not everybody celebrates with their families and, has like huge parties or whatnot. Overall, I just hope for the most part people have been able to rest, relax, get ready for the new year. All right, here we go. Pisces, January 2019. King of Swords reversed. Let's see. Ten of Swords, main energy, and then the 3 following cards will be kind of the supporting energy for that. We have the Hanged Man, we have the Pisces card, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Wow. Okay, so 10 of Swords, we're at the end of a cycle, okay? We've ended a cycle that's been arduous, that's been very hard for us. We've come to an end. There's something in our lives that we are no longer hurting from anymore, okay? And it's taken us kind of to take a different approach where we might have just kind of stood back and allowed for our feelings to inform us in a way. Being Pisces, I think we're really good at that. And whatever it is that has been kind of bothering us has really tore us down in 2018. I think that now we've taken an approach where we kind of just stand back, take a more reflective approach, and allow just things to come to an end naturally, right? We have the Chariot as well. We are definitely moving on and away from this very hard period. I don't know for you guys, but 2018 has been a tough year. It's been very eventful. A lot of tough things have happened this year. But at the same time, I always want to emphasize how much I've learned and I've gained from those experiences, okay? So a lot of heaviness, but at the same time, a lot of lessons learned. And I feel really good about what's next, okay? We have the 7 of Pentacles. So in this card, the 7 of Pentacles is more about having kind of a false sense of security and comfort. Right? It could be that, a lot of the stuff that we've experienced, a lot of pain and hurt that we've experienced, we've kind of it's just kind of became normalized for us, right? And we just kind of lived with it, right? We're finally coming to an end of living with that. I don't know why I thought of regret. With painful experiences, with betrayals, with being treated harshly. You know, I think for Pisces, that's something that we deal with a lot, and not necessarily that we're victims, because we also participate sometimes in being hurtful, and we're human beings. But I think for the most part, when it comes to feeling negative emotions or being treated in not the best ways, we kind of endure, and we kind of allow it to not allow it to happen, but it becomes comfortable, and it could become comfortable, and we've maybe even normalize it in a way, as a way to kind of cope and survive through it, right? But the thing about it is, especially with the Hanged Man and the Chariot here, is that we have fate on our side. We have a divine intervention that is taking care of a lot of this for us. We've sat with the pain, we've learned a lot from it, like I said earlier, and because of that, the universe responds to that by really pushing us forward into a lot of more positive and beautiful things, right? I feel very much that once you learn your lesson from certain really difficult experiences, you do get rewarded as well from the universe. And I know we might have kind of sat back and have just observed things, like I said, and that includes our feelings. We've kind of processed, we've learned from our feelings, and now it's really time to move forward, and that cycle has ended for us. All right, so let's see what other messages we have for Pisces, January 2019. Okay, and this is the Linestrider's Tarot that I've picked up now. The cards that I initially pulled from were from the Ostara Tarot. I'm sorry, I don't know why that escaped me for a second. Both really beautiful cards. Let's see what else we can add to that message for Pisces, January 2019. Knight of Cups. Either we are coming to a place where we can open ourselves up emotionally, offer emotions, or we'll have an offer coming our way. Knight of Swords as well. Message of truth. A lot of energy, lots of energy to move forward, right? With the Chariot here as well. So it seems more to me in this reading that more than anything, we are going from a place where we're kind of at a standstill, kind of, like I said, kind of reflecting, maybe learning from a lot of things we've experienced. And then come January, we're really feeling like a movement forward. We're really feeling the energy to move forward, to make offers, to open up emotionally. Eight of Pentacles, to work really hard towards something, right? That energy is coming through in January, so that's great. Let's move on to your love reading for January 2019. Let's see what we got. Pisces, January 2019. What messages do we have? What guidance do we have for love? January 2019 for Pisces. Alright. Here we go. New year, new you, new love. of Wands that popped out. Let's see. I said new you, and the Queen of Wands pops out, which is like the super confident, creative, intense energy, which is beautiful. We have us, the Queen of Cups popped out. Could also be Scorpio or Cancer as well. We have the Seven of Pentacles again. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right. So I'll just say beware, of a fire sign kind of coming back into your life or wanting to come back into your life that doesn't have the best intentions or is not really intending to be serious with you. But all in all, we have emotional stability. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is not afraid of their feelings, who is very connected to their emotions, right? We think emotional and we think somebody who's super like sad for some reason. We think of somebody who's like constantly having meltdowns. I don't know why, but when I see the Queen of Cups, I think more of a sort of fearless energy, not afraid to confront difficult feelings. Not only confront them, but to like really dive into them and spend time with them and observe them and hold them and letting those feelings inform us, right? And a highly emotionally intelligent person. So we have the Seven of Pentacles here again. So it could be that you've grown comfortable if you are in a relationship. You've grown comfortable in a relationship, and there needs to be a major change, right? You need to move in a direction where you try something different, okay? Because I think that the relationship you're maintaining right now may not be too stable. Actually, even more than that, I'm feeling that the Seven of Pentacles in this deck is a false sense of comfort. With the Hierophant in reverse, when I see the Hierophant in reverse, I always think about a breaking away from some sort of really strong bond, okay? So I think if you are in a relationship, really evaluate whether you've grown just comfortable with the relationship, right? Does it really, are you passionate about the relationship anymore? What are your actual feelings towards a relationship? Do you feel like there's potential there? Like you can actually be serious with this person long term? Like, what is it that you want from the relationship? Be very serious about focusing and reflecting on your intentions, because it's important for you to think about whether you've just grown comfortable. Like, I feel like sometimes we stay in relationships where we're just comfortable because it's kind of all we've known and we've been with this person for a long time, but then we lose sight of what we actually want from the relationship. It's like we're just stuck and attached to having somebody there and kind of keeping our life intact as it is, right? But there may be some need for some major change, and to be quite honest with you, like I said, maybe like a breaking away. Let's see what else we got here. But through it all, we have the Queen of Cups here, so you are maintaining that emotional stability, right? I think tapping into that energy of the Queen of Cups, where you are really not afraid to go within and really look at those intentions, really look at whether you're actually serious about being with this person long term. Like, what is it that this person brings into your life, right? what is it that this relationship brings into your life? Do you feel good things? Do you feel positive things? Or do you just feel neutral? Like, it's like a false sense of security, you know? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your feelings, especially with the Queen of Cups there. We got the Hierophant reversed again, guys. Yeah. Two of Swords. Difficult decision to make, to break those bonds, because we've just grown so comfortable, like I said. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, look at what it is that is coming from this relationship. Is the relationship imbalanced? Are you giving more than the other person? Is the other person giving more and you're just not really motivated to put effort, as much effort, or to give as much as the other person's giving, right? How do you feel towards this person? Do you even like this person anymore? Yikes, I know that's hard to confront and think about, but like I said, the Queen of Cups is there. You can do it. Be honest with yourself. You know, don't idealize situations, because as much as we are comfortable with like sitting with our feelings and acknowledging our feelings, I think Pisces are also good at like idealizing certain things and maybe thinking like, oh, you know, yeah, I feel this way right now, but things will get better, or, you know, this is truly what makes me happy when it doesn't, you know. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I don't think you're gaining much from this relationship, to be honest. And I think you know that. Nine of Wands in reverse. I think you know that, and I think even though it's been tough for you to acknowledge, you are acknowledging that finally. And honestly, January 2019 is a good month to do so. If you're completely single, I think you're going to take maybe dating more seriously. You're going to put yourself out there. You're going to kind of get out of your comfort zone. Try different approaches to things, things you're not used to. So if you're single, that's a great message. Also, if you're partnered and you're feeling like you have to reevaluate your relationship and be honest with it, and you want to move away from just being comfortable, that's also a good thing. Detaching yourself from people and things that don't bring out the best in you, is not a bad thing. It can be painful at first, but at the end of the day, you will not regret it. Trust me, you will not regret it. All right, let's do money and career. All right, for Pisces, money and career. Queen wanted to pop out again. Reverse this time. Money, career, Pisces, January 2019. Let's see what we got. Five of Wands, Two of Wands, High Priestess, and Temperance in reverse. Okay. Five of Wands, there's some conflict going on, and it could be because you're wanting to take a different path in your career. It could be due to you feeling like you can't move forward in a certain endeavor you've taken, money-making endeavor, something you've taken on. There's some conflict there. There's some blockages there. in terms of you actually moving in that direction, okay? You feel like you can't. You're being held back in some way. There is that need and that want to move forward, right? But maybe you're feeling conflicted for some reason. We have the Temperance card in reverse. There's something that you still have not healed from. There's something that you still have not fully understood, okay? And I think in order for you to understand whatever that is, you're going to have to really, really tap into your intuition. You're really going to have to go within and understand why the conflict. So it could be that the conflict is more so within, in terms of you pursuing something that you really want to pursue. January 2019. Feel like you are wanting to break free into a new direction. So it could be your current position. You're wanting to take a different path, but you don't have maybe all of the knowledge yet that you need to move forward. Maybe you're not feeling prepared, and that's the conflict that's coming. That's why you're feeling conflicted. The World. Okay. Maybe you're not being patient enough as well. Maybe putting too much pressure on yourself. You're limiting yourself. You're caging yourself in. We have the Tower. The World, the Tower. Very, very intense energy here. Ooh. Let's see what else we get. Whoa. I'll take them. Let's see. We have 10 of Cups. Ultimate fulfillment there. Ace of Pentacles. Great opportunities and abundance coming your way. 6 of Wands. Reversed. The Hierophant reversed. The Moon reversed. And 7 of Cups. Okay, so there's a sense of maybe feeling overwhelmed, right? Feeling overwhelmed. We have the Moon in reverse here, so maybe certain things coming to light that you aren't too comfortable with and that overwhelming you. 6 of Wands. You could also be just very afraid to fail at something, right? Because it could be that you're wanting to do something completely different than what you're doing now, and it's something that you're having a very strong feeling that you need to do. However, because it's so different, you're afraid of it being too much of a major change for you. You feeling like it could disrupt your whole life, right? But it also has the potential to end whatever chapter of your life you're currently in and bring you tremendous prosperity, right? With the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. So just understand that what is that saying? The highest risk yields the highest reward, right? Or the most risk yields the highest reward. I think that'll be difficult for you to get yourself to fully understand that, right? To fully be comfortable with that. But I feel that it's an intense feeling that you have that you do need to try something different, do something different with yourself, get creative, you know. By doing that, you're going to be opening yourself up to great opportunities. So some sort of internal conflict, January 2019, but regardless, go for it. Go for whatever it is that you feel a deep calling to. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Vision of the Muse Oracle deck by Alejandra Leon. What do we have for Pisces? It's going to be your advice card, okay? January 2019. Okay. We have abundance. Look at that. That's great. That's exactly what came up in your last reading, you know? So definitely understand that you have a lot of abundance coming your way. We have cycles ending for us. We have whatever insecurity, whatever issues we came up in the past, whatever pain, whatever difficult relationships where we've grown comfortable in, all of that is coming to an end, okay? And it may be uncomfortable. It may feel like I'm not ready, right? But the reality is that we need to open ourselves up to the change, to the difference, regardless if it's like this drastic change. I know for Pisces, we can maybe not be so open to change, or I don't know if that's my the Taurus Moon and the Capricorn in my chart that really makes it difficult for me to accept change sometimes. But I've learned that we need change in our life, right? In order for us to grow, expand, to gain more knowledge, come to a place where we find major abundance, you know, we really have to be okay with being uncomfortable. Okay, so I hope that this message reached someone. And if you enjoyed the reading, please let me know. Hit the like button. I hope you have a beautiful January 2019, and I will be seeing you soon.